He had a voice that could shatter glass and a stage presence that could fill stadiums. He was a flamboyant artist who defied every convention, a shy man hiding behind a theatrical persona. This is the untold story of Freddie Mercury, the boy born Farrokh Bulsara, who dared to dream big and became one of the greatest showmen the world has ever known. This is a story of music, identity, and a legacy that will never die. Childhood and early life, 1946 to 1969. Farrokh Bulsara was born on September 5, 1946, in Stone Town, Zanzibar, to Parsi Indian parents. His childhood was a stark contrast to the rock and roll legend he would become. Sent to a boarding school in India, he showed an early aptitude for music, taking piano lessons and forming his first band, the Hectics. His friends began to call him Freddie, a name he quickly adopted. In 1964, a political revolution in Zanzibar forced his family to flee to England. The move to London was a pivotal moment. It was here that he embraced his artistic side, studying art and graphic design. He was a shy and reserved young man, but his passion for music was insatiable. He devoured rock and roll, soul, and opera, and worked odd jobs, all while dreaming of becoming a rock star. Freddie's ambition was matched only by his charisma. He began to immerse himself in the vibrant London music scene, meeting a young guitarist named Brian May and a drummer named Roger Taylor. He was confident and persistent, constantly pushing to join their band. He knew he had a destiny to fulfill. The formation of Queen and rise to fame, 1970 to 1975. In 1970, with the addition of bassist John Deacon, the band Queen was born. Freddie, believing his original name was not fit for a rock star, officially changed his name to Freddie Mercury. His vision for Queen was to be a theatrical, powerful, and unique band. Their early albums, Queen and Queen 2, showed promise, but it was the 1974 album, Sheer Heart Attack, and the hit single Killer Queen that brought them their first taste of international success. However, it was the 1975 masterpiece, A Night at the Opera, that catapulted them into a different league entirely. The album featured the groundbreaking operatic epic Bohemian Rhapsody. The song was a monumental risk, a 6-minute track that broke every rule in the music industry. But with Freddie's genius and the band's hard work, it became a global phenomenon, solidifying Queen's place in music history and marking Freddie Mercury as a true visionary. Global Superstardom, 1976 to 1985. Queen's success in the late 70s and early 80s was unparalleled. Albums like A Day at the Races and News of the World produced timeless anthems like Somebody to Love and We Are the Champions. Freddie's vocal range and ability to command a crowd was second to none. He wasn't just a singer, he was a master of ceremony, an artist who made every person in the stadium feel like he was singing just for them. The band's tours were legendary, filled with spectacular stage designs, dazzling costumes, and Freddie's inimitable energy. But it was their performance at Live Aid in 1985 that truly cemented their legacy. In a 20-minute set, Freddie delivered a performance that is still considered one of the greatest live performances in the history of music. He captivated an audience of over 70,000 people and a television audience of billions. It was the peak of his power. If you're captivated by the incredible life of Freddie Mercury and want to see more stories of music's greatest legends, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your support helps us keep bringing these untold stories to life. And if you're enjoying this journey, please give this video a like. personal struggles, and the final years, 1986 to 1991. Despite the public triumphs, Freddie's personal life was becoming increasingly private and complex. He was fiercely protective of his privacy, especially regarding his relationships and his health. As the AIDS epidemic swept the world, rumors began to circulate about his well-being. The late 80s saw a shift in Queen's music, with albums like The Miracle and Innuendo being released. Freddie's appearances became less frequent, and he seemed to be growing more frail. The music videos from this era, particularly I'm Going Slightly Mad, hinted at a deeper struggle. On November 23, 1991, Freddie released a public statement confirming he had been diagnosed with AIDS. The very next day, on November 24, 1991, he passed away at his home in London. He was 45 years old. The world was in shock, mourning the loss of a one-of-a-kind talent. Legacy. The show must go on. Freddie Mercury's death was a profound loss, but his legacy is eternal. He changed the face of rock music and left behind a catalogue of songs that are as relevant today as they were then. He shattered gender and artistic boundaries, and his ability to combine rock, opera, and pop music was revolutionary. He was a symbol of unbridled creativity and artistic freedom. His music continues to inspire millions, and his story is a testament to the power of living an authentic life, no matter the challenges. Freddie Mercury taught us that life is what you make it, and that a stage is not just a place to perform, but a place to truly live. And even after he was gone, he made sure to remind us of one timeless truth: the show must go on.